Welcome back. It's your boy Leo Luna on behalf of Sports Illustrated All 49ers. Before I get into it here, make sure you subscribe, and this signed Quan Alexander jersey can be yours. Once I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to give this out to a lucky fan. And so we're going to get into it. Each week that goes by and the number 14th overall pick does not start is going to lead to the inevitable question, when are the 49ers going to start Javon Kinlaw? During the Shanahan-Lynch era, they've drafted 4 players in the first round in 3 years before selecting Javon Kinlaw. All of those players started except, yes, you guessed it, Solomon Thomas, week 1. Although Solomon Thomas did not start, he still logged 64% of the snaps in his rookie debut. Meanwhile, Javon Kinlaw only logged 48% of the snaps on defense, despite being the more effective player on the field than Solomon Thomas in a one-score game. Still only saw 48%. And although Solomon Thomas did not start his rookie game in his NFL debut, he did go on and start 12 games that year. So you would figure, why should Javon Kinlaw, I understand he's a project, so was Solomon Thomas, coming out at the number 3 overall pick. But when is Javon Kinlaw going to start, and is he going to get 12 starts in his rookie debut? Some people are going to say, does that even matter? They're still going to rotate in and out. Yes, it absolutely matters. See Raheem Mostert when he called himself the starting running back, if that doesn't matter. It does. Secondly, you want your starters on defense to set a tone for the game. You don't want Solomon Thomas or, I don't want to drag him too much, maybe whoever it is starting at that 3 tech other than Javon Kinlaw. Solomon Thomas may not set the tone. He hasn't in his whole career. Great person, great dude, went through a lot. But on the football field, this is what I'm talking about. He is not going to set the tone on defense. From what we saw in that little snippet with Javon Kinlaw, he showed more than Solomon Thomas has showed in his 3 years, going on to year 4. So Javon Kinlaw needs to be out there to set that tone. Next, I understand what the 49ers are doing with Solomon Thomas. He's in a contract year. That being said, if he goes out there, plays productive, looks really good, have a Eric Armstead year like Armstead did last year, to where he could get a big contract, 49ers aren't going to pay Solomon Thomas that big contract. Somebody else might. So somebody else is giving Solomon Thomas a double-digit per year figure. Guess what? The 49ers could get a 3rd, a 4th, or even a 5th round comp pick. So yeah, it's pretty smart on their end. Let's start Solomon Thomas. Maybe he could get us a future draft pick. Well, I don't want to overact week 1, but that's probably not going to happen from what we saw. He looked exactly like the same player we saw the past 3 years. So throw that out the window. And Javon Kinlaw, you want him to be your next DeForest Buckner. That's what you drafted him as, and who to replace. In order for him to become the next DeForest Buckner, he needs to start. He needs to get that experience. And in order to get that experience, he needs to see more snaps than Solomon Thomas. If you want to take him on slow and you don't want to start him, okay, I get it. But Kinlaw saw 39 snaps and Solomon Thomas saw 40. That cannot happen. Kinlaw needs to get a 2-1 advantage over Solomon Thomas. And I say that because nobody is truly blocking Kinlaw from being a starter. Sometimes teams draft a first-round pick and they get blocked by somebody else. For example, the quarterback position is a great example. Like the Green Bay Packers selected Jordan Love. Well, he's getting blocked by Aaron Rodgers, so they're not going to start him anytime soon. Well, with Javon Kinlaw being the 3 tech, nobody's blocking him, so why not start him now? I don't think the 49ers are going to make this change after week 1. So I think week 2 and 3, we're definitely going to see Solomon Thomas in the starting lineup. But week 4, while they host the Philadelphia Eagles, that's where I have my eye set on. And that's where I believe Javon Kinlaw will take over the starting role for the rest of the season. Remember, subscribe for a chance to win this autographed jersey by Quan Alexander. Leo Luna, Sports Illustrated, All 49ers.